Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange bonfire.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Today's recommendation is the steak.
That's it. Oh, I'm glad you did. What's up? I was gonna stream as a Capcom Chaos, but pretty much throughout the morning when I was watching my niece, I was trying to give it a couple of playthroughs, and I actually managed to finally beat it on medium difficulty because that game is ridiculously hard. But I'm gonna post it whenever I get a chance to. I'm going to try fighting both bosses, even though you get continues, because when I beat was Mr. Karate, so I'm gonna try to beat Shinakuma as well. Once I do that, then I'll probably have another like blooper video as me fighting those two and all the shenanigans you gotta go through in order to beat them. Because again, like I said when I streamed it last time, if it wasn't for the invisible credit system, I would have completed that game on stream. Even if it took a bit longer than I would expect, I still would have completed it regardless. But I'm limited to how many tries I get, so if I fail, then I have to go through every other level, which is just more annoying spam. Keep as much continuous as possible just so I can get a chance of beating them. And that's not even including the fact that there are secret bosses in the game, which I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to unless I lower the difficulty, which is what I don't want to do.
Coming through! Back here, please! Illusion shattered!
Overruled!
There is no escape!
This is where
Shower me with illusion shattered!
And I'll read that comment in just a second.
laid bare.
Rimmer is a good zoner. Oh god, that's all I gotta hear. That's all I'm gonna hear is a zoner. Everybody's a good zoner in that game. Freaking Akuma, like, I would say the most annoying when it comes to zoning is Gona stuff, because you can literally eat your supers. I don't even know about these artifacts. This one, if it has crit damage in it, that's relatively high, then I'll keep it. But bad at close range. So just stay close to him. That's the thing though, if I stay close to him, it's like, I don't know if he has infinite meter. I don't know if he's going to grab me to death. As I single player ran for the last time. Very nice. Looking at drawing for someone right now. Okay. That's very nice as well.
Express delivery!
Have a super attack? Why on earth do they give him no super attacks?
There is no escape.
You don't think like did they even think that wouldn't be big of an issue when he's fighting someone like Shinakuma,
How brilliant!
who is literally the best at just about everything in that game because of how much he has, while simultaneously having access to infinite supers and unblockable. You can barely jump at it, which by the way happened I think like 3 times. And I have him saved too. Hopefully it actually does show the actual clip. I'm not sure though if it's going to show the whole thing because we're in a bit low in space, because I have a couple more season 6 breakers videos that I haven't really done anything with. So I'm going to try to get those done. Dang it. I was hoping that would be crit damage. If it was crit damage or crit rate, I could have worked with it. And then I'm hoping more so that it's crit rate. So this way, it will buff crit damage a lot. And then Alakina will finally have a 4-piece set for that particular artifact. Which is exactly what I want and why I'm doing this particular thing anyhow.
Sign here, please. Ah! Let the world collide. There is no escape. Back, back.
Those 2 drawings that were requested, many of them are personal bias for certain efforts. Okay. Well, yeah, I was working on a couple other drawings as well. Like, some of them weren't requested, some of them is because for some characters, whether it's mine or somebody else's, they don't have enough of. So that's why I'm trying to work on particular drawings. So this way they're not relegated to just, well, one. And sometimes some of the drawings people have, they're on like group photos, so they really can't have a photo to themselves without some other person clipping to them or something. So that's also why I'm doing drawings that aren't requested.
Illusion
Overruled.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Back, back. Press delivery. Strike a pop.
Laid bare.
Man, we didn't stand a chance. I got the event character. How do you get the costume? Well, that's what I'm here to do, because I haven't done the event yet. That's why I'm streaming this, so I don't forget. I mean, granted, I have pretty much the entire version to do this, but I want to see how far I can actually get. I'm very sure, even without even doing the event, you're supposed to accumulate a certain amount of points, which is usually available after a certain period of time, and then you can get the outfit. Ugh, this is the worst artifact I've ever seen. So bad, I might have to screenshot this one and send it on Discord. And man, this one too, huh? Nothing but HP and defense. That's not what I'm after. What I'm after is either the 4th category for power damage bonus, which is probably what I'm trying to get more. And the other one is either a crit rate artifact for that particular set. You know, last category.
Shower me. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Back, back. Sign here, please. Strike a pop.
Okay, I'm about to say. The top right corner there had that little green wheel. And it was lagging a little bit. I got a little bit concerned there for a moment. Alright, this is... nope, and nope. Okay, that's really nice. So, only like one decent artifact out of this entire thing. And that's if it has crit damage in it. And even then, it's like, I already have an artifact that's going to be more suitable. Like, I have like 2 of them, I think. If I don't, then I got 2 now. I also haven't been doing different chemical characters for the first time. Okay. But yeah, I feel like the white camouflage shouldn't be too difficult. Because, again, even at the event I mess up, it's like the black colored pencil, as long as you do it lightly, and pencil obviously, they erase a bit easier. And you won't see as much of a mark on them. Like, example, if I were to, like, color something green and try to erase it, you're going to notice that green. Like, but with something like black, especially with the colored pencil, it's not going to be as noticeable. Again, I just need to make sure that I make sure where to put the dark spots and the light spots, pretty much. I gotta show the pepper food, huh? Okay. I'm also doing this because, again, I'm that much closer to getting Navia, so that's why I'm... Actually, that does remind me, after I do these commissions, which I really don't even have to do, I can always just start the event and get these out of the way, like, at the same time. But this one in particular... No, not that one. This one here, downtown, I'm not sure if it has a achievement involved. So I'll try. On top of that, I need to go to certain places getting certain materials for future characters, which is also why I'm doing this way. I checked and I think you have to do exploration and challenges in a new area. Well, if you're talking about for stuff like this, I already got that covered. But again, when I do the event, I will see. Where is this? Swift Slayer? Yeah, this should be easy. Funny enough, I don't even need Ryan Shogun for stuff like this. The only reason why I use her for the overloaded for that particular domain, because I don't want to have to use a Claymore character all the time. And by me attacking them, I alerted those freaking crystal flies, which I probably should not have done. I need those for the condensed resin, which I will take into consideration next time I decide to up and attack something again.
Shattered. I've been waiting.
Laid bare.
That's why I got that behind. Whoops. Juggling the enemy like a Tekken character. Probably thought he had a wand. Speaking of Tekken, I feel like if I do get the DLC for Tekken 8, then I'll probably do something with it, especially if it's story based. I'll probably do more on that. I just gotta pick a day. And speaking of story modes, for Mortal Kombat, yes, Mortal Kombat. I was just gonna up and do Mortal Kombat 1 one day, but I decided to. I think I already said this in a different stream, but for those who missed it, I feel like I should probably do Mortal Kombat X first, then 11, and then that game. I would do 9, but characters were particular clothing that you two would be a little bit sensitive to, while simultaneously I don't think I even have that for this system, so.
Transfixed.
See here. Would the black camo be too difficult, just a lot more time consuming? I don't think it would be. I, I don't think it would. I would just have to pretty much look at the pattern and then just do it then and there. Like like I guess just I guess it just depends on the camouflage type and how many colors I have to use. That would determine the difficulty of what I'm doing. But for black, it shouldn't be too difficult. Because usually if it's something like black, what I'll do is that I'll do the light first, and then as I'm doing it, I go from I go from the lightest to the darkest when I do camouflage stuff. That's what I also did with the red, and that's also what I did with the red camouflage. Same thing with the purple. The only one that was different when it came to that was, of course, the it was like this different tree-like camouflage that you had me do a little bit ago. Oh, I'm about to walk 400 meters. Hold on. Let me just teleport over there. After that, I'll probably beat up a boss or something like that to get the rest of the points. Or, actually, no, I don't have to do that. I could probably just do more of the event. Oh, speaking of, this is also a perfect opportunity to use of the bad, or no, they're bad artifacts. So I can make. It's like I want to do Eula's, but I have all the Kino now. And it's like it's a bit disheartening because I like using her. I feel like if somebody would have maybe this one. I feel like Ningguang and Navi might need something, so I like it for now. That one. Nope. The only reason why I'm gonna keep the defense one is for Noel at an unlikely event. The other three, though, we're gonna have to go. If it has crit damage, then it's a good artifact. How do you make condensed resin? First you would have to build your reputation quest thing in Mondstadt to a certain point. Then I think you're able to. I think it tells you how to make condensed resin, but what happens is, you see up there, like usually when you're doing stuff like, ley lines or domains, all a condensed resin is that if you use it, you gain twice the rewards, so you don't have to grind as long. It's more so convenience, because really I could just do nothing but, regular domains without using condensed resin. It won't be as much of a problem, especially if you have good teams to just breeze right through it, like mine, where I literally have all the Kino, which again she's busted in every she's busted just about every aspect unless you're fighting other pyro characters. Well, yeah, the woodland camo. Well, I forgot what it was called for a little bit, but yeah, that's what it was called. Again, will I make more of those like types pictures? Maybe, but I do want to get some other stuff done first. Mainly the requests and some other drawings, like single character drawings that some people don't have. If it's a character like Lauren or something, I'm gonna have to probably push it to the side for a little bit to make up for the other ones. Again, I'm pretty sure there is a request for Lauren in a particular drawing, so so I'll get that done whenever.
There is no escape.
Overruled.
Next aiming at. Well, I don't know what she was aiming at. It was that other whale. The other fish. Okay. Now that I got the commission awards in, I'm going to probably start the event. Probably just do that before. I'll probably do that sooner than later.
Thank you for add Astro.
I'm not much of like a Chinese speaker. Well, no, that's is it Chinese or Korean? But hello. Need a translator? Well, if I'm going to translate, I pretty much got to screenshot it, and then I have to highlight it pretty much. The other characters glitch out of another pose. Yeah, that's her thing. Like, he glitches a little bit. Yeah, at this point she can do whatever the heck she wants because she's one of my strongest characters, so. Mastery, god dang it. I thought it would be crit damage, it'd be salvageable. Yeah, I only have one, which is like this. 7, 3. Correct. Mastery get. What's this giving mastery all of a sudden? You know, I'm gonna have to just take those two particular artifacts out. We'll level this particular artifact up to see what it gives me, because for the most part it's giving me nothing but good substats. So I'm gonna have to see what happens when I level this up to 20. Defense flat. It was going well until that happened. I mean, if there's another character that involves nothing but health, then I'll probably put it on that character. Okay. I'm related to this. If I do start playing SKS Capcom Chaos, I might pick Terry next or something.
Hey! You're finally awake. I was worried sick.
And the cool part about it is I can actually go into practice mode first to test out a couple things. Because the only time I ever played it was it just shoots you straight to the arcade mode. So.
No idea. Paimon just woke up and then we were here. Oh, Paimon's head is all dizzy. The scenery here looks different too. Oh, what should we do, Traveler? Please don't tell Paimon someone abducted us and brought us to some strange place that we could never leave.
I actually want to get some practice with Ori and Sagat and that's just chaos. Fortunately, there is a practice mode. Online play, I haven't attempted yet. So, again, I want to try to at least get used to how everything works and trying to get all the combos in and stuff before I do that. Because I'm gonna go in, all of a sudden I'll find somebody who's using like I don't want to say an infinite combo, but like a combo loop after they get like their maximum gauge meter or something. I guess all this in Traveler. Yeah.
You're right. Better to think of this as the beginning of a new adventure. Whew. Thank goodness you're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a tree hollow.
Geese is an easy infinite. Well, that's good to know. Next time I might just spam whatever infinite like that against Shinakuma or something.
Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone and figure out what this place is all about.
What did you do? Oh, more. As for you, I don't think I need to read anything just yet. I did the map. I don't know why that happened. Okay.
Traveler, did those plants by the road look weird to you? It almost looked like they were made of paper. And those two frogs over there? Yeah, they look like pieces
Yeah,
of origami.
I saw them.
Oh, by the shade of a lotus leaf stream, don't tell me you forgot how to jump.
This isn't even the weirdest thing in this game, but okay. You're gonna have to forgive me if I pause a little bit. I'm not used to origami frogs talking.
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is correct.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score. You still remember why we call you Stream, don't you?
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, name seems more ironic than anything.
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring. So cheer up and make the jump over. If you're still unsure, just use that roll of magic thread. I won't laugh, I promise. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten how to use that as well.
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper. Now do me a favor and pipe down for a second. I'll be right over.
Now, that is the weirdest thing I've seen. You're a piece of paper, but why are you blinking?
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things, is she? This place is getting more confusing by the second. Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs? They didn't look evil or anything. Plus, they might be able to help us out.
We got blinking origami frogs that speak fluent English. Alright, look for this. Yeah, I'll go over there in just a second. I see treasure. You know me when it comes to treasure.
Laid bare. What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Guess we're not catching up to those frogs. They were so fast. Paimon couldn't even tell where they hopped off to in the end.
So fast, I caught up to them. What are you talking about?
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance?
The chubby paper hamster just talked.
Chubby? Who are you calling chubby? Just got a slightly thicker layer of paper on me, that's all. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Armand, and I'm an elder of the Forest of Blessings. I've been waiting here for the Hero of Prophecy to arrive.
Traveler, could you pinch Paimon just to make sure she's not still dreaming?
Pinching, you say? Well, I can help with that. Although you'll have to get a little closer. My arms are rather short.
That's alright. We just need a minute to collect ourselves. Okay, let's think things through. We know for sure this isn't the world we're familiar with. The talking paper animals and all the paper trees and plants make that pretty clear.
I'm pretty sure the traveler's been through worse, like literal statues stepping over Mona, but
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to the world. That is what the prophecy says. Dearie me, I completely forgot to introduce you to this world, didn't I? And here I am, getting all excited by the arrival of the hero. You'll have to excuse me. This old brain isn't what it once was. All shell and no nut. Oh well, perhaps my once glossy paper has faded past the point of no return.
It's okay, really. You can just tell us all about this world now.
Let me think. Where should I even begin? Pretty much forgotten everything that happened in the past. Right. I believe the story circulating along the pulp of this forest goes as follows. A long, long time ago, 3 goddesses created this world and named it Simulanka. The goddess of creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers and gave us life. Her powers also paved the way for Simulanka to exist in numerous worlds. After the goddess of creation came the goddess of prophecy, with dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. She induced the sky to spin and the earth to move. Even to this day, her statue still stands tall at the highest point of Constellation Metropole. The final goddess was the goddess of fate, she who reigns over all treasured tales and dearest wishes. She bestowed upon us the fierce and everlasting feelings of love and hate, and showed us the meaning of death and hope.
Whoa, they all seem super impressive. Sounds like they really did a lot.
Of course. All new residents of Simulanka come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world, and travel to Constellation Metropole to witness the divinations of the goddess of prophecy's numerous oracles. After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of fate about their most cherished dreams. At least that's how it used to be.
How it used to be? Did something bad happen? Oh, yeah. That has to do with the hero you're waiting for, right?
Yes, this old brain of mine may have forgotten many things, but I will never forget the day the evil dragon descended upon our forest. It came down from the skies in an ominous black mist and ravaged our homeland. Its gigantic footprints can still be seen in the kingdom of breezes and bells. We're incredibly fortunate that no one was hurt.
Sounds terrifying.
The terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the Calligraphy Tavern in the forest has been closed. No one knows why, but it's a catastrophe of the highest order for us, forest dwellers.
A catastrophe of the highest order? All because a tavern closed? If we were talking about Mondstadt here, Paimon might understand, but is it really all that serious?
Good. Goddess of creation above. We'd take even the greatest flood over the closure of the tavern. Wet paper will dry out with time. Fallen trees can be restored. But the Calligraphy Tavern is the only source of the magic tonic that sustains all creatures in the forest.
Magic what?
Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. A special potion that helps us maintain our vitality. Well, our bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle until they eventually disintegrate entirely. Our colors will fade and we'll start to lose our memory until we can't even remember our own names.
But wait, Grandpa Almond, does that mean you've already...
Oh, I'm afraid so. The color has all but completely faded from my paper. To be honest, all I really remember is that I'm supposed to wait here for the hero of prophecy. But I've already forgotten who gave me that order to begin with.
Then we've got to act fast! How can we help?
Oh, brave Pixie. May the goddess of fate reward you and your friend for your kindness. Could it be you're the heroes I've been waiting for all along?
Not sure how we know that. Plus, we can't even remember how we got here, so it's not looking too promising.
Well, this is turning out to be quite the conundrum for old Almond Brain here. The prophecy never mentioned anything like that. For now, why don't you come with me to the Hut of Blessings? Our forest fairy lives there. Maybe she'll know what to do.
Whoa, a forest fairy? Like one that knows magic?
Xenoverse 4.1 updates here. What are they gonna do? Fix photo mode? Hold on, let me see. Okay. I was wondering why I was when I was doing stuff, it put me offline for a while. So apparently there was some new updates. So I'll see what it is when it comes. How much space is this thing? Yeah, it doesn't matter for now. I'll look at it when I get a chance to.
Oh, you betcha. She's prophesized to join
But
the
yeah, I'm hoping the two things that they fix are photo mode and the online service for when you're trying to play online with people, of course. Because it's like you try to find a match or you try to help out a friend and you just can't because you get kicked out every other time. While as photo mode, I already made a video about that, which blew up relatively fast, which means there was a lot of like-minded people who gathered.
Well then, she sounds like exactly the kind of person we need. Please lead the way, Grandpa Almond. That meadow over there looks pretty strange.
That's what the Calligraphy Tavern looks like. Now it's lost all of its color.
What the? A laser or something. That's not why I'm here. I see a new Super O. I see. Well, I don't see it right now, obviously. So. The heck? Oh, okay. I wonder why I kept it froze up just now.
An impressive bounty.
Well, it didn't hide well enough. I'm gonna get this particular thing. Again, I'm coming back to the main mission. There's a jumping contest. I'll do that afterwards. Alright, so let's see the map real quick. What's this that?
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Wait a minute. Wait, are these like lilies? These are. Like you use these to build Farina. I feel like at the event they respawn, I should probably save them for another person who might need them.
This is the place. If you could just wait a moment, the ferry should be...
Traveler! Paimon! Paimon knows that voice!
It's really you! I'm so happy to see you! Sorry.
So Milu is the forest fairy? Well, you certainly look the part.
Thank you. To be honest, I'm still getting used to it. It's the weirdest thing. I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar, and then I guess I must have fallen asleep at some point because, well, then I woke up dressed like this.
So certain books, certain regions have you go over here.
And in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Now go, save the forest with your magic."
Give me one more second, so I'm gonna check again. Okay. I'm gonna check out how long this is gonna take to update. It's not gonna take long, especially if I wasn't streaming. But I mean, I am streaming now, so it's only take, but I guess a little extra time, which isn't gonna matter because the time will fly by.
Sounds similar to what happened with us. We also have no idea how we got here.
Anyway, sorry for my reaction back there. I got a bit too excited when I saw you two.
It's okay, we totally understand.
Alright, yeah, they're right to be excited because she hasn't shown up canonically in any story-based thing in months. Well, I've seen more of Wes's face than I've seen her.
Blessed be the goddess of fate above. You're already friends with the fairy of the forest.
Grandpa Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends here. Could you let the others know I'm coming? I'll head over right away.
Of course.
Yeah, that's his name, Ito. That's like he at every event. So she deserves something.
Hey ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
No, there's a character who hasn't had anything in a very long while. It's official.
Wow, Milu. Looks like you made short work of getting to know the locals.
Well, when I arrived here yesterday, Grandpa Almond told me all about the state of this world. Since they think of me as their forest fairy, I just felt like I had to try to help them.
Oh, so you mean like using some kind of forest magic to repair the tavern?
Unfortunately, I don't know how to use the magic of this world. I've tried using my vision, but it doesn't seem to work here. If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, This seems to be the place where the goddess of creation first made the townspeople of this forest. She folded the pages of books into small origami animals, gave them life with her magic, and with time, that's how the Forest of Blessings took shape.
Maybe one of the books here could teach us how to use magic.
I read them all, but only found one reference to magic. The incantation, abracadabra, means to create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where fantastical powers can be wielded by all.
Okay, so basically everyone in this world can use magic? That's nice, but still kind of vague.
Yeah, from the other books I read, it seems like this goddess really likes to play fast and loose with the details.
Wait a minute. This is about Xenoverse again. So if they updated this game, because you said the super TP medals, that means that the Festival of Universe isn't too far from here, I think. Because otherwise there would be no point in even updating a game like this.
So, what should we do now? Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Nilu?
Oh, yes.
Because I'm very sure what's going to happen is that maybe after the Time Patroller duty, the Time Patroller takedown raid event, I'm pretty sure they might either have another event after that, or they might do something Festival of Universes based very soon.
Got it! Guess we should just focus on what we can do for now.
But I will see when I get a chance. If there's nothing I don't like in there, there's gonna be a video though.
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like I've been pushed on stage without being taught the choreography. Since I'm already wearing the costume, though, I might as well try to play the part. It's what a professional dancer would do. And who knows? Maybe I'll find my own magic along the way. All I can do is try, right?
At least you're optimistic.
Thank you. Then let's go.
Okay. Now, how much of this event do I have unlocked? Because I just kind of did it like out of nowhere. I would have did it day one, since I had pretty much like a lot of time to do this. So okay. Avoid a giant dragon. Like jumping, I guess? We use the coins gained from game modes to create figurines, which can be exchanged and given to friends. Triangle. But yeah, to answer your question from much earlier, Shu, in order to get that particular costume, you have to accumulate from the bottom there 125 of the points, which means you have to either, well, just get the bliss, however I can't speak, just get the bliss however you can, which I'll most definitely be doing, so I can give Kirara here a new outfit. I don't think I need to look at. I feel like I'm gonna give a lot of primo gems to this particular event, which is a really good thing. So I'm gonna do what I can in this stream. Again, I don't need to get everything done today. Although I will try to get what I can done. What the? Oh, shoot. Okay. That's also available in there. I just need to get the waypoint. I'll get the waypoints and such afterwards. Why on earth am I climbing as Kirara? The Earth's many mysteries. I could literally just be using her elemental skill to get up there. Wait a minute. I think it'll do like this. Okay. Why? I'm not trying to do that. I literally have Kirara for here. Oops. I literally have Sharina for healing and accidentally used the healing item. Is that above? Probably below. Yeah, it's right here. Oh. because I pushed it earlier, it didn't count as the it, it didn't count as a closing. Okay. It looks as if they're forcing me to read this time around. So here in the street and just chilling. I don't know. I say like not really much to say right now. Again, I'm just I'm just need to wait for Xenoverse to update and then check the update history to see what happened. Simultaneously, while they're talking, which is a very long while for these origami frogs, I'm also going to check out what's new on Discord, which is something that happened 2 minutes ago. I can't remember. Okay. But yeah, everything I do, like, it can be done in pencil. So I mostly do it in colored pencil. Like, some of the black colored pencils color more gray than they do, like, super black. For some of them, if I don't want to color a bunch of hair or a bunch of something in like solid black, what I'll do is that I'll use a crayon for it. You can actually notice it based on the quality of something. Like even when I made Lauren's hair Super Saiyan 4, I used a crayon for it because it's just thicker. And I didn't want to spend too much time using colored pencil because believe me, if I had because I would have had even less black colored pencil to work with if I had actually used it like that. There's a lot. I have plenty of coloring utensils in some of the drawers over here. So you gotta make do with them in certain situations. Not okay. So not like, so not anymore. So not like the more white like so, which is what the kind of variant. Again, I'll probably balance the I'll probably balance the pencil and color pencils. It just depends on how lightly it's shaded, pretty much. Like even when I do particular drawings, sometimes you'll notice even when I make white for certain people, I actually use the black colored pencil, but I barely graze the paper. The only time I didn't do that for certain whites, I think, was when I made Ada Ultra Instinct. I actually didn't color some parts of her body to give it that shine. Which, speaking of, I don't think I've drawn any Ultra Instinct Ada stuff in a very long while. The other thing I wanted to do was the realistic version of her as well. Hey man, I got it.
Showing you things.
Yeah, I got Fiorina. I can just walk on water. A frog is going to steer a leaf. Okay. Hmm. $30 gems. Very nice.
Illusion shattered!
Service with a smile!
Transfixed!
Take it. Go on. You have my approval. Strike a pose.
Hmm. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
I'm sure you like that, wouldn't you, Kirilla?
Ooh, maybe I could curl.
$30, huh? grab the berries. Each person gets one berry. Oh, wait a minute.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Yeah, I figured, like, this is literally, musical chairs. Only by snatching the berry. So not the bowl fruit. I grabbed the berry though. I'm about to say, not gonna cheat me.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Some other entity has time to disappear. Says the drawing I'm working on is a pose drawing. I can get the pencil part done by the time I go to bed. Okay. What's it? Get through. I think yeah, I did. A relic. Oh, a lot of these. I was trying to get to the other one first, but then I see this one. See if I can climb this thing?
Yep.
I might have to be cautious for this. It's not even that it's not even that difficult. It's just more of a hassle than anything else.
Sounds good to me.
And there's so much have in mind because the drawings are probably becoming a bit ambitious. Again, the same way as well. Sometimes I'll try to, like, sometimes I have a lot of drawings in mind. So what I'll do is I'll use a pencil, just outline a lot of them. And sometimes I do draw people. It's like I will draw an outline in a head, but then I pretty much think about what character I want to actually draw doing said pose. I doing this wrong or something? Oh, hold on.
Fateful offering.
For plenty of drawings that have minor base drawings, most of the frames I got better frames for the drawings themselves. Nothing else to win work until later. I feel confident too. Sometimes it's not even so much as confidence in the drawings, it's just pure laziness of mine that I just kind of wait.
Laid bare.
I feel like if I managed my time a little better for some of the stuff, I actually could have got some of these done a while ago.
Ooh, what a pleasant surprise. Truly an extra slice of joy. May I present?
This is Mastery Kazuo, I thought about it. But that's only because I'm still trying to get Sprawl the Abyss done. I'm still trying to get the last 3 stars. I'm kind of in the same predicament as I was before when I wasn't streaming it. Lots on targets marked out. Crashing certain stuff. Deduce points.
How brilliant!
One with nature.
Oh, well, that was simple. So what kind of points did I get doing that? Start with a coin. We get her, that's good. Fabricate 75 figurines. Well, simultaneously by doing this, I'll get 150 Primo Gems. Okay.
Time to go. Time to go.
Did I like anything from this? Maybe it's farther off. Yeah, I thought so.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
It's an additional 30. Can I teleport here? No, I can't just teleport there. Be too easy. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see the comment. Oh, that's a lot. I had to look at my phone again because the right side of my screen has a duplicate comment. But I saw it.
My turn. Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Did I already do this one? No, I couldn't have. I probably did. Yeah, I think I did actually. Yeah, I think I already did that one. It's just marked. I need to hold on. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Oh no, no.
Stream, your rhythm is off again. At this rate, it doesn't even matter if the tavern reopens. The band's not even
I thought
going
that was
to get
Venom
any
talking for half a
gigs.
second.
I'm sorry.
Hello there. I hope you aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
Oh, the forest fairy is here! For the love of lotus leaves and dewdrop stream, you've really got to put in some effort now.
But I...
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account. Are you rehearsing for a show?
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs for guests at the tavern. We've been out of work for quite some time, with the closure and all, but after hearing of the fairy's arrival yesterday, we figured we needed to get in performance shape right away.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar, Zubair Theater's always busy with rehearsals too.
The Grand Bazaar? Do people there sing on lotus leaves as well?
Yeah, they do. And it's a really big one. You're the conductor of your group, aren't you? You remind me of Mr. Zubair.
Ah, then he must be an ambitious director. One who would do anything to avoid disappointing a single member of the audience. It's just...
Is there anything we can do to help you, Mr. Stream?
Oh, no. My problems are mine and mine alone. It's just... After the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing. I'm always a few beats behind everyone else, and I keep singing out of key.
You were our trump card, our best singer by a mile.
I know, but...
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream. Whenever I've forgotten important dance steps in the past, my friends at the Grand Bazaar always stick by my side to encourage me. They smile and patiently tell me everything's going to be okay. Then they play the melody for me over and over until the steps finally come back to me. Now it's our turn to help you.
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The Traveler's got a great sense of rhythm. We can help keep you in time.
Well, what do you say, Stream? I think it's a great idea. Just focus on the lyrics, and the fairy's friends will help you stay on beat.
Are you sure? This is really asking a lot.
He sounds really familiar.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Stream. It'll all be worth it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
All right, then. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it my best shot.
Excellent! Perfectly in time.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
Goddesses above, this better stick when it comes to the performance. Just do it exactly like how we rehearsed.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to you, my voice is once again as clear as a flowing stream.
Glad to hear that you're feeling better, Mr. Stream. It's also about time for us to go to our next destination.
We'll be looking forward to your performance at the tavern.
Although I understand it's going to take a little bit of time to do.
Traveler, climb on. We should make our way to the next location.
Well, that's why when it comes to, I guess, like, the time it takes to draw something, I'm not really too strict on. Like, whenever it gets done, then it gets done. I know some people have other stuff that's a bigger priority to do, so that's why I don't necessarily rush people to do certain things. Now, the only time I would really be pushy about something, I guess, is if I were to ask somebody to do something and I had paid for it or something, then I would expect something. But usually what's going on, like everything's usually like for free and stuff, so that's why I don't necessarily have too big of an issue with it. Yeah, this is right analog stick. You saw it turning to the left and just camera one more time. Who do I have this time?
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right. They do look promising.
Hello there, everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my lady. Don't you worry. We have it all under control.
You sure about that? Because from where Paimon's floating, the piping is looking pretty chaotic.
Ah, yes. We have my careless friend to thank for that. He promised we could leave the pipe connecting to him, and, well, the results speak for themselves.
I was thinking about which opponent when the certain moves on. I mean, the other people you could do are probably, you could probably do certain NPCs in Canton City. Or some people that you fight in the side missions, like the Nuts Gang.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe. This is the network the magic tonic has to flow through. I was just trying to be thorough. So, I disassembled the whole thing.
Yeah, and
Either
now you've forgotten how to put
the other
thing
person
back
you can probably do
together.
that to are probably,
Have you been eating too many
I guess,
nuts
Frieza
again?
soldiers,
'Cause
since
you are
they're
what you
more or less
eat.
expendable. And they're like they come by the boatload, so.
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the tavern to reopen as soon as possible so that the forest can return to normal. So, why don't you let us help out?
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well be helpful. We just need to reassemble these pipes, right?
Well, if you're offering... Basically, the pipes need to be connected properly to allow the magic tonic to flow through. If you put the wrong pipe in the wrong place, the tonic will get stuck halfway.
Attention to detail is key.
Says the guy who messed up the whole thing in the first place.
First off, I gotta figure out where this thing starts. Okay, so it's like this. Right to here, then go to this. I feel like this is the way. Yeah, I gotta turn it as soon as. Okay. That wasn't difficult.
Oh, amazing! You did it!
I actually had a Frieza soldier-like NPC being a puppet of drawing I did with Tomoko Nina's chemistry kicking his arm. Okay.
Now the tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting
Yeah, I
stuck,
did
right?
notice that. Like he was he was a big greenish in color and stuff. I feel like the other person you could probably do that to are probably some of the some of the grunt enemies in DBZ Kakarot.
Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. Could she have a teeny tiny sip? Just a little taste, please? It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Well, if it's really just one sip, I guess that would be fine.
Just be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the entire forest. We're supposed to save it for our research.
Just a sip. Promise. Okay, here goes. What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Paimon, newsflash. What are these guys made of?
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf, my lady. With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact, I've seen the goddess of creation with my own eyes.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and I think I would know considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking a load of papier-mâché.
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one that saw her. He said that one day after he finished work, he saw the goddess of creation grant us life with his own eyes. In her hands, she held the very paper used to form our bodies. She whispered something into the pages, and then suddenly a paper frog was born, ready to leap into the world. Oh, it was spectacular.
Cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even there.
Wait, so that's it? Paimon thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life is a much showier affair? Huh, I'm learning something new every day.
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Magic doesn't have to be spectacular.
That's enough out of you. What you're boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
Supposed to have mind clinic abilities. Sometimes, even though these don't involve wrestling moves, sometimes you could have certain, like, what do I say? I forget what anime it was, or if it was like an animated thing, but there was something like the gravity chamber that Vegeta was dodging as well. There's also the robots in DBZ Kakarot as well. They have to fight every so often.
The honor was all ours, my lady.
We've got one final stop. Let's go.
Again, the other thing you can do, like I think I already said, you can just pretty much remember some of the offline NPCs that you have to team up with or fight when you're doing parallel quest and expert missions. Like the random guys with like the gold gi and stuff. I kinda like them.
Did someone drop their package? Up.
That's one of the most useful skills.
Oh, my dear Citrus. Please tell me you're joking. We can't have you out of commission with the tavern about to reopen.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond. It's the truth. I was just too excited for the reopening and must have fallen asleep in an awkward position.
Grandpa Almond, we're here to help.
Oh, hazelnuts on high.
Discord. I think I read that already. I even want to have multiple color variants for that personally in mind when he's a player, including skin and hair color.
Miss Citrus. Miss Citrus is supposed to add all kinds of delicious fruits to the magic tonic. Her additions are what turn it into the finest brew in the land. She's indispensable to the operation of the tavern.
I mean, technically, thinking of it now, the other opponents you can do are other DBZ characters. Now, bear in mind, here's why I say that. Because of fighters. Remember those clones and everything? You'll see someone like Goku or Gohan, but they'll be like grayish with red eyes. It'd be like them since they're pretty plentiful. You fight plenty. I say like you see those guys a lot.
Kind words, Grandpa Almond, but my neck.
Because again, it's not the genuine article, so you're not exactly
Are you alright?
putting the character in a bad light. Because if I was drawing my character beating up, let's say, someone like Piccolo, then yeah, someone's gonna say something about it. But if it was a gray Piccolo, I don't know if it would garnish as much negative attention, seeing as how it isn't
like
the actual
this?
Piccolo.
Could you give my tail a little twist? That should help free up the movement in my neck. I would do it myself, but I can't reach my own, and Grandpa Almond is too old and as light as a feather.
On top of that, those particular clone-like enemies are not, I don't want to say too hard to draw, but you don't have to do too many colors. They're pretty pale in skin, and their outfits usually consist of like gray and black.
The neck and tail are connected?
Of course they're connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway, you just need to position me at the right height to pick the fruits, and then put them in the barrel over there.
So adjust the neck, get the fruits.
This doesn't seem quite right. Perfect. My neck feels much better.
So there really is some kind of
So
connection
you're still
between
gonna go
your
for
neck
that.
and tail.
And I meant that very same Earth this was fighting in the drawing.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, everyone. I can rest easy now, knowing the drinks at the tavern will be just as wonderful as before.
That's another problem solved!
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
Well, I've helped out all of them. Now it's time to head back.
Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Milu.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them life?
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here calls you the Forest Fairy. Maybe you have the magic powers already and you just don't know it.
In other words, this forest is a stage. And all I need to do is step out into the spotlight? Sounds just like a fairy tale.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all. Almost seems like anything's possible in this place.
I mean, that's kind of... I'm pretty sure anything's possible with the entire game. Like, you're a flying fairy who I rescued by fishing randomly.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see.
And that's back when Paimon was a competent guide. Something happened along the way when she lost her brain like these guys.
I think I got the folds right.
And speaking of, I'm hoping that Paimon... No, I don't even know. But I want to see what happens in the next update, because that's when the Natlan region comes out. 5.0.
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool. So I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Well, how do you feel? Sense any, magical powers flowing through you?
No.
No? What are we missing?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Oh, good point! You're the Forest Fairy, Nilu! What do you want to say to the new resident of your domain?
I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest, and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Harisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love.
My name is Harisara. It worked! It actually worked!
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut.
What?
I never imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Harisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
Grow up?
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Armand for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a long time since we last held a welcome ceremony. Here, Harisara. Come to Grandpa Armand.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course, we'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Harisara. Don't go running off on your own.
Harisara, listen. Running!
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
This man has the reaction time of a dead turtle.
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, alright. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
When I brought Harisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, in the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason,
I'm trying to think of other enemies you could probably put down. Because again, I'm thinking about the NPCs of Xenoverse. I'm thinking about the expendable Dragon Ball characters throughout every, well, I guess every single thing like GT, the original Dragon Ball Z,
We're back.
so on and so forth.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
I got Kirara to see one. If I do this event, I can actually get Kirara to see one myself. But something tells me that the event I do wish will probably get her to see two. But we'll see.
Transparent and
I'm not gonna have Matoma get beat up, so just as a person will get clapped. Even someone that's with a bitch. Someone's the green haired girl. I didn't want to include the original fun ideas of Super Dragon Ball.
Already?
Again. Like, yeah, you can do that. Like you can always have you can always have an like you can always have an exposed a expendable Saiyan brute or something like that, you know, just like a very generic starter Saiyan clothes or something like that, that's just different colored. And I probably have like a scouter or something.
That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah, it was ink. Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather
I got
some
more
ingredients
Kaves than
with me?
Kirara. Well, I got more
I learned
Kiraras
what
than
we need to
Kaves.
make the
As a
magic
matter of
tonic back
fact,
in the Hut of
if we're going to be
Blessings.
technical, I have more freaking Deluxe than I have Kave. Kave is at C -1 right now. I do not have it yet.
Sure thing. What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like
But
that?
if I do get Kave, he'll probably be on the team. I'll probably use him sparingly. I know for a fact he already got patched to where he can't just make things disappear and never showing up again. That already got patched enough for sure. But I also do feel like using him because I wanted to use him for a while.
What? How did you get that so fast? Logic, huh? Lucky guess, more like.
Oh, look who I am. And she will be. Well, I said, why are you level 85? And not 90. You couldn't. I guess you couldn't commit to all the way 90 or something. Not gonna matter what weapon she has. I'm not gonna be able to use her. It's like I'm gonna walk a couple steps and that'll be it. Oh, looks like I can actually get some things after all, huh?
That should be everything, right? What should we do now?
Wow, she got spawned.
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings.
She literally became inaccessible mid-fight after I got this thing. Like, she just called it quits, like right then and there.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but somehow the final product turns into ink. Well, anyway, Paimon's not going anywhere near this stuff this time. Not even if you bribed her.
That's a lie.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see.
All you gotta do is
According to
promise her a tasty
first
snack
you
and
do
she'll fall for it.
this, then this, and then... It's done!
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
Kind of describes All of Tibet in a nutshell. Okay.
Yes, this is it. This is exactly the magic tonic we need.
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and place it next to the transparent bottle you found? I'll handle the rest.
Of course. As you command, so it shall be done.
I still get nervous at times like this. It's just like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you. Thanks, you two. I can't tell you how great it is to have you by my side. Almost makes me feel like I've been blessed by the goddess of fate, too. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Actually, everything is just about dead and discolored over here.
Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives.
Okay.
Fairy Nilu is amazing.
Wow. It's so pretty. What a
Again, I am keeping up with both the Discord comments and the comments on YouTube, so I'm also keeping up with the cutscenes stuff here as well.
It matches the scenery of the forest perfectly. I was so surprised when it suddenly opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. There's still some hope left for old Armand after all.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? Because that is where we woke up, but we don't remember anything about how we got there. Also, we didn't get a change of clothes like Nilu. Are we definitely the heroes?
Look, we've had multiple chances to get different clothes for the characters. They just either A, never got them because it was a false promise, or B, didn't stick with them. Even the Fatui mask, the Sumeru crown, like we don't even get to keep those or wear those any other time that we want to. We gotta stick with this outfit. And on top of that, Zuma, we were promised a kimono from Ayaka, and that never happened.
If not you, then who else?
I've been waiting to change the traveler's clothes for years now.
Revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes.
Actually, funny enough, when I first downloaded this game back in 2020, I assumed that this game would have a free customization, which is why I named my character something different. After I realized that was not the case, and I had to just pretty much, I guess, buy other costumes for those I didn't do the events for. I just renamed the character to Lumine.
Alright. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world. Yep, that's exactly right. Helping people we meet on the road is kind of our thing.
As expected, the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical fairy tag along, right?
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new adventures. This is sounding more and more like a fairy tale by the second.
Sounds like the very intro of Mondstadt when we played the game.
I would say your next stop should be Constellation Metropole.
That
It's
literally
Simulank's
sounds
most
like the first boss of the game.
prosperous city, just across the sea. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Milu? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Patisara, and help out Grandpa Alman whenever you can, alright? Got it! Patisara will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patisara. I almost forgot. If Constellation Metropole is where you're heading, you'll need to take the Maritime Express. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you take a break for the rest of the day? You should savor the beautiful scenery of the forest before you go.
Sounds great! Paimon definitely feels tired after being on the go for so long. There's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But hold the tonic.
Alright, so that's the first part of this event done. I'm pretty sure there's at least 3 more, as usual. Not yet, man. Not just yet. If not now, if y'all want Ningguang. Me, I have... Hold on. You see, me, I already have Ningguang. It did take a while because... What is up with this right analog stick? Anyway. Like, when I first played the game, I actually didn't get Ningguang until the Lantern Rite, where I got a guaranteed 4-star from Liwa. Because that's how rare I got her. If I can find her. Yeah, but I was like, it's been a little bit since I actually got to pick her. Didn't really have a use for her or anything just yet. Then after I did one of the Lantern Rite events, I got out in the costume. Which, fortunately, I didn't have to pay for. Now, if you playing the game later and take a Trigger's outfit, then yeah, you got to pay for it. But they do that with a lot of stuff in this particular game. Oh, she says something about shutting you. Oh, I was unaware.
Oh, the scenery here is wonderful. I've landed the perfect job.
See, that's all I want to say before I get shut off the phone. Yeah, I noticed there was more Discord messages. I didn't read the full thing just yet. But I will though. Probably do another world quest or 2 and I'll get the reputation quest done. I'll probably do more of this particular event either tomorrow or the day after. If I don't, then I'll probably just be on Game Like Breakers or something with Twitch, then I'll inevitably do this again. And that is a huge footprint. Like a dinosaur footprint, if anything else. It's probably a teaser for Natlan or dinosaur enemies. Okay. Huh? What else is gonna be a death of me? Starting to drift a little bit. What the? Are you serious right now? Could've swore I literally just... Oh. Okay, that one I for sure messed up. That one actually will admit. If you can, make a response to Discord message that you read it by the time I'm putting charge on my phone. So as soon as it's bright and lost, it stops. There we go. Frames. Yeah, well, yeah, the landing part of that particular one, there was a couple ways I wanted to do or different camera angles, but I ultimately decided to go for that one. Again, the startup and I guess the finish all ended the same. I could have probably switched up a little bit, but I decided not to. But I will say okay, seeing as how I have read this. Alright, now where do I go for this time? I might guess. Oh, these guys.
The wind knows me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is this tea. This top.
This is where you fall. Overruled.
You can start standing there, Lakino. Lakino, hey, cutscene, bro. Dude, she's literally roasting right now as we speak. They're gonna like freaking. Gonna have freaking rotisserie Arlecchino by the time the stream is done.
I could curl up inside this box.
What are your other lines for opening treasure chests? Because that seems to be all Kirara wants to do. Well, I say like because this thing, I know I can go through. Not that. I know I can go through these particular lines to see what they say for a treasure chest. I just want her to say it herself without me actually having to go over here.
A fateful offering brings a smile to my face.
Because every time she opens up a treasure chest, she always talks about how she wants to call into like a box.
Strike a pose. Ah.
Which reminds me, there's something real quick. I can kiss myself. Okay. Is that a JoJo pose? I'm maybe a bit late or something, but it's probably you're probably referring to Sharina doing the pose when I kept switching up. But the reason why I switched up stances was so the healing thing could be next to me. But to be fair, though, she technically does have her own stance, so.
Follow the wind.
May I present?
Did someone drop their package?
It's a different quote.
Yep.
Oh, I almost died doing that. Is it progress in the costume? Probably not far at all. Again, you were probably doing this when it first came out. I just began doing this 2 hours ago. So I probably made even less progress than you. Again, all you gotta do is just search for treasure chests. And do these particular events. I guess. See me. You know, for the outfit here, I am near halfway. Using this item, you can detect. Okay, so when I use, I can actually find some of these, depending on how far they might actually be. And this one, I'm pretty sure is to find all of them. Yeah, I thought so. This really reminds me of what happened, I think, in a Summertide event. Oh, whoops, hold on. there have been more trials than Spiral Abyss levels so far.
Morning. Guess everything that
The heck?
happened yesterday
Oh.
wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
You bet. Okay. I guess I'll see you whenever I see you, I guess. Oh, I know what to do. Oh, apparently I passed it. Second I thought I missed it. I think just similar throughout the entirety of the map.
Did someone drop their package?
Hmm. We're gonna fabricate. No, not that. So again, I gotta do page 2, which I'll likely do tomorrow. Huh, not even that far away.
I won't hold you back. Much. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Anything you need delivered?
We already have the C1. I guess I have to focus on tomorrow. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one more domain. Then I'm going to call it for the stream. Check something real quick. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to do this last domain and call it a stream. And then I'm going to I'm going to add the title of this particular stream, since I technically did not do any reputation quests. Which again is what I thought I was going to do, but seeing as how I have an entire new place to discover, I thought I could put that on hold. Or I could just save that for something off stream. Okay. I respond something. Let's toast these guys.
Laid bare. Into the wind.
Service with the style!
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
How dare you! The show begins! Let my name echo in song! Coming through! Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
Express delivery!
Those artifacts are a bit lackluster. So I'm going to take said artifacts and I'm going to get rid of them. If I have 3, then I'll get rid of them so I have something else. Okay, I got 3. I feel like, which one do I want to do it for this time? Gonna be a bit of an issue trying to choose. I think this one. This was gonna be for what's his face? For Sethos. If I don't get anything, then I don't get anything. Okay. And now we are back to where we started. So, for those who watch the stream, thank you for tuning in. I will be doing more of this in the very near future to get more Primogems and to get these new characters. Hopefully. If I don't, then I don't. I'll probably just have to save it for another version, which is in, I think it's like 35 days, 40 days. If you haven't already, be sure to click the Discord link. You can post whatever you want there, just as long as you are respectful and things go in the right folders. You can always check out my other videos as well. And I will see you guys in the next one.